Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Today we present you with 10 WWE superstars who won championships in their first match. Number 10. Carlito. Born into a wrestling dynasty, it didn't come as a surprise to anyone that Carly Colon had great success when he joined WWE under the moniker Carlito. After John Cena had toppled Booker T to become United States Champion at No Mercy 2004, the Doctor of Thuganomics was ready to celebrate in Boston, though things didn't go to plan. During the October 7th edition of SmackDown, Carlito interrupted the new champ, vowing to take the title from the Chain Gang leader and claiming Cena simply wasn't cool. Spitting an apple in Cena's face was all it took to make John accept the challenge, and the pair met that same night in what many thought would be an easy win for Cena. Thanks to a distracted referee and a steel chain though, Carlito would pick up the huge win, winning the US title in the process, immediately establishing himself as a credible heel. Number 9. Gail Kim. Gail Kim may be best known as a pioneer of Impact Wrestling more than her woeful WWE career, but the McMahon-led company did give the Canadian a huge push during her initial few weeks. After being recommended to WWE by Molly Holly, the company were quick to sign Kim in 2003 and aired weeks of Matrix-esque vignettes highlighting her upcoming debut. Appearing on the June 30th, 2003 edition of Raw, Kim took part in a 7-woman battle royal, shocking everyone by winning the match and the WWE Women's title in the process. Her reign would be short-lived though, as after just one title defense and 4 weeks as champion, Kim would lose the title in July to her friend Molly. Quickly forgotten by the bookers, Kim would leave WWE the next year, and though she returned in 2008 for a similarly forgettable run, it's her time with Impact which made her a legend. Number 8. Ted DiBiase Jr. As the son of the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase Jr. had a lot to live up to. After all, his father Ted Sr. had become one of wrestling's most iconic villains, awarding himself the $1 Million title and being a 3-time tag team champion. It was those same titles that DiBiase Jr. hoped to take away from Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly at Night of Champions 2008, though the rookie refused to reveal who his partner would be. Even as the match begun, fans had no idea who DiBiase would team with, until a shocking betrayal revealed all. Proving that everybody has a price, Cody would attack Hardcore Holly, revealing himself as DiBiase's partner, and the pair won the tag team titles. Named Priceless, the pair would later become Legacy with Randy Orton and would be a dominant force until the group's disbanding in early 2010. Number 7. Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley may have only been out of WWE for a matter of months, but the former WWE champion has done plenty since his departure. The former Dean Ambrose, Moxley had his first non-WWE match in 8 years in June 2019, leading fans to wonder whether the Lunatic Fringe could still hang outside of the biggest promotion in the world. In his New Japan debut, Moxley proved all doubters wrong, as he toppled Juice Robinson at the Best of the Super Juniors 26 final to win the IWGP United States Championship. Putting on a stunning, stiff performance fans had never seen in WWE, Moxley proved he was still able to go with the best of the best outside of WWE. And as the hottest commodity in wrestling thanks to his AEW debut at Double or Nothing, it seems the future is bright for the former Dean Ambrose. Number 6. The Giant. We've all heard about wrestlers giving their all to win titles, but in 1995, not even death could stop the Big Show from tasting championship glory. Billed as the Giant and the son of Andre, the future WWE star was set to face Hulk Hogan for the WCW World title at Halloween Havoc 1995, in possibly the most bizarre debut ever. Before the match, the pair battled in monster trucks atop a roof, and if this wasn't weird enough, things got dumber from here. After exiting the trucks, the two battled on the ledge, which saw the Giant fall, seemingly to his death, much to the shock of Hogan and cringing of the fans. In the main event, Hogan came out to the ring and apologized for basically killing a man, only to be met by the alive Giant, flanked by the Dungeon of Doom. On a technicality and with the help of a mummified Yeti, yes, you're hearing us right, the Giant won the WCW World title in what may be the strangest debut match in wrestling history. Number 5. Santino Marella. When an open challenge was laid out for Umaga's Intercontinental title on the April 16, 2007 edition of Raw, not one superstar was prepared to answer the call. Irate that none of his roster were brave or dumb enough to take on the Samoan, Vince McMahon picked out a random fan from the Italian crowd, and that fan was Santino Marella. Quickly making the match a no DQ, McMahon was ready to see Marella get squashed, though this backfired when Santino won the title thanks to a big assist by the boss's foe, Bobby Lashley. Of course, the story of Santino being a fan was a hoax, as he'd been with the company for 2 years and had traded OVW title wins with Ty Dillinger. If anything, Santino's IC title win may have been a reward for playing a part in getting Jim Cornette fired, as after the controversial figure slapped Santino silly for laughing at the boogeyman in Ohio, WWE finally had a reason to fire Cornette. Number 4. Brock Lesnar. After leaving WWE in 2004, Brock Lesnar traded in his wrestling trunks for an NFL jersey, but when that didn't work out, it was only a matter of time before the Beast returned to the ring. Joining New Japan in October 2005, Lesnar would crush Masa Chono and Kazuki Fujita to become the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, with the F5 now renamed The Verdict. This renaming was a dig at WWE, who had attempted to file a restraining order preventing Lesnar from wrestling outside of WWE, but were denied. Lesnar, practicing for his future Universal title run, held the belt for 280 days, but refused to defend it for months, leading the company to strip the Beast of the gold, citing so-called visa issues. Number 3. Paige. Though this may not have been Paige's first match in her entire WWE career, the Anti-Diva's first bout on the main roster is easily her most historic win. After dominating in NXT, Paige was called up on the Raw after WrestleMania 30, interrupting AJ Lee. Lee, full of confidence after defeating every woman on the main roster the night before, challenged the Brit to a match, even offering to put the title on the line. This proved to be AJ's undoing, as Paige would get the upset win, capturing Lee's Divas title in the process, ending her reign at 295 days. In a matter of minutes, Paige had become the biggest woman in wrestling, and her win marked the end of a certain era in wrestling, as it was clear that women superstars were expected to have skills and looks. Though real-life issues would prevent her career from progressing much further, Paige's win will always be one of the biggest moments in women's wrestling. Number 2. Eminem. When Eddie Guerrero came up short against his friend and tag team partner Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 21, it didn't quite sit right with Latino heat. In a rematch, Mysterio would once again defeat his friend, and though the pair were the WWE Tag Team Champions, it was clear to the fans that there was tension between the two. That tension boiled over on the April 21, 2005 edition of SmackDown, when the pair took on the duo of Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro, and with Melina by their side, the group were christened Eminem. Despite being rookies, Mercury and Nitro showed great tag strategy, cutting the ring in half and isolating the smaller Mysterio. When Rey finally got the chance to make the tag, Eddie turned his back on his partner, and it was only a matter of time before new champs were crowned. Though this was the end of Mysterio and Guerrero's friendship, it was a perfect debut for Eminem, and the team would become 3-time champs before splitting the next year. Special mention, Jerry Lynn. Though his WWE career couldn't match his time in ECW or ROH, Jerry Lynn did plenty in Vince McMahon's promotion. Following the demise of ECW, Lynn joined in 2001, making his in-ring debut on the April 29th edition of Heat. During the show, Lynn would beat Crash Holly to win the light heavyweight title in his debut, and would have a short but impressive reign, retaining against the likes of Dean Malenko, Taka Michinoku, S.A. Rios, and Christopher Daniels. Eventually losing the title to Jeff Hardy, Lynn's career in WWE would never reach the same heights, and after suffering a knee injury, he was released in February 2002, less than a year after his historic debut win. Number 1. Christian. While Christian's early years in WWE may be defined by his tag team success with Edge, more knowledgeable fans will know that the Canadian had plenty of success early on his own. After debuting at Breakdown in September 1998, much to the bemusement of his then brother, the Gothic Christian would then wait an entire month before making his in-ring debut, competing at In Your House Judgment Day in October. Taking on Taka Michinoku for the Light Heavyweight Championship, fans didn't know what to expect from the young star, though it was Christian who won the match and the title, reversing Taka's Michinoku driver to get the roll-up win. The title, which Captain Charisma would lose to Gillberg a month later, would be the first of many accolades Christian had in his career before quietly retiring in 2014. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 huge, shocking WWE 2019 rumors you need to know about. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell icon so you don't miss a single new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.